misguided information. He said that the oil producing state, that Nigeria does not have an oil producing state, but Nigeria is as a country owns everything.
All right, Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much. Thank you. I'll come back to you. Thank you so much. All right, let me take this call quickly before I come back to the next person on the panel, which is Mr. Destiny. Okay, Mr. Alex, thanks for calling in. Good evening to you, my brother. Please talk to us. You have 3 minutes.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Najawash. Thank you. I want to salute all my dear fellow panelists, viewers worldwide, and those on comment section. I just want to take a minute or two to congratulate Mr. Oyenma and the AirPeace company. Listen, we are students of history, recent and past and future history. We will always remember you if you are good. Oyenma has been a very great man behind the Nigerian cinematography. When Nigerians are having problems in Dubai and they need to be rescued back home, Oyenma steps up and rescue people. Exactly. When there is a pandemic across the world and we need a national carrier, even when the federal government fails, Oyenma come to the rescue, rescuing people around the world free of charge, bringing Nigerians home, uniting destinies and family. When Nigerians are being killed in South Africa due to xenophobia and they are in trouble and they need a national carrier to quickly bring back home, people, Oyenma steps up even when the Senate has failed. When South Sudan had problems, Oyenma steps up and brings people back home. Even when the Super Eagles are having logistics problem, Oyenma steps up and helps people and cover our shame. So it's not about being egocentric. It's not about being ego-oriented. It has nothing to do with, chauvinism, ethnicism, and nepotism or tribalism. It's about giving to Caesar what belongs to Caesar and to God what belongs to God. So, Mr. Oyenma, we have been watching you from the streets of Gaza, and we've been watching you from the mountaintop of Ascalon, and we say you deserve it. Congratulations, and we wish you all the very best. And we want to see you in Europe, in Asia, in other parts of the world that you never dreamt of going to. In Australia, we want to see you. You deserve more than that. May God bless you. May God bless your family. I've been watching you for a very long time. You don't ask a penny from the Nigerian government. You don't ask for donations. You use your money. You put aviation fuel on your aircraft. You go on a rescue mission. You bring back children. You bring back pregnant women. You bring back old people. You bring back young people. You bring back broken people, and you bring them back home. Oyenma, the heavens are very happy with you. And I, Mr. Alex, I say I continue to support you, and I continue to congratulate you and celebrate you. And I want this to reach everybody. Listen, wherever you are today, God puts you there for a reason. If you are not touching lives with your billions and millions of dollars, it's a waste. If it's just for you and your family alone, for me, it's a waste. Oyenma, thank you. You've inspired me in many ways. I'm really grateful to God that you as a man exist. Indeed, people who stood against you because of your tribal foresight or ego, thank God, light has prevailed over darkness. Now that was, I want you to invite this man. Let us ask him what is his motivation, his inspiration over his philanthropic gestures all these years. Oyenma, thank you so much. We are from the Nigerian platform, and from my own audience table, I wanted to know we've been watching you with all your kind gestures. Nigeria, if I have time, I will join the platform. This is the reason I called. Thank you.
God bless you, my brother. Thank you. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you very much for those of you that like good things. God bless you all. Sorry for your time to be okay for you, because at the Edo matter, we're going to do that on the second round. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna be quick. Okay, the one with Mr. Okachuku saying that Wiki said, "How can an Igbo man own this estate? He demolished 214 acres of land from Asokoro." Well, you see, Asokoro, as I know it, as at that time during the Babangida time, that is where you have people like JT Useni, Babangida, and most of all the generals, their houses and all those places. I mean, they all have houses in those places. I would say the Asokoro of then is the Meitama and Gusape of today. And that Asokoro, it's a very, very touchy land. I know during the time of Rufai, he demolished some buildings there. Now, I don't know about the Land Use Act in Nigeria. Nigeria is a country where constituted authority do not, I repeat, do not obey court orders. An example is Governor of Edo State. He didn't obey the court order when he demolished Tony Kabaka's hotel. So this is the Nigeria of today. If you have a C of O today, in the next administration, you cannot guarantee that that C of O is valid. So the whole country is in topsy-turvy. It's upside down. That's just I have to say about that. Unfortunately, the man has to fight what he can. And for him to win that case with Wike, he has to know the echelons of the Abuja society and the caliphate. So, sir, this is unfortunate that you are going through that. If you bought that land genuinely, you need to do what you got to do, and it's not anything legal, as even if it's on paper, that's not what goes down. And then going to LP, yes, Alan Oyenma, God bless that man. And see, the likes of Alan Oyenma, I said, I think it's 2 days ago, we were talking about him. I said, please, sir, channel your energy in informing Nigeria of what is going on in the aero business. Because talking about £2,000 and 200, sir, that is not your forte at all. You're not really good in that. But for this, I can say I respect you a lot. Mr. Elvis, you forgot to say something. When he was talking about TCO permit he was talking about, he said he's able to fly to China. He's able to fly to India, 13, 14 hours flight. But however, what is it with the British? Because I remember in his previous interview, he said, Lagos, London is the most expensive and the most trafficked route in the world. That's what he said. Something of that nature, something of that line. Someone can please correct me if I'm not paraphrasing. But so what does that tell you? He said internal and external influences are the snags in AirPeace being a Nigerian carrier. So it is not just about saying, there are so many entities in Nigeria preventing this man. External entities, an example is the British government. They are making enormous money. They are giving Nigerians ridiculous fare for just 6 hours flight. He made an example too of flying from South Africa, was it South Africa or Zimbabwe, to the UK, which is even a longer route. They pay less money than Nigerians. Now, any sensible Nigerian will hear that information, just that information alone, should know that they should stop flying any other airline apart from AirPeace as at yesterday, since AirPeace started 2 days ago. Any sensible Nigerian, because many Nigerians, you'll be so shocked, no matter how educated they are, they still have that colonial mentality. Please, there's something about the British government that they are colluding with traitors who are in Nigeria that are giving Alan Oyenma AirPeace different snags at every point in time. So it's not just about Nigerians within Nigeria doing this. It's not even about tribe. It's beyond it. Because many people, they are making money from it. If they are spending 15 million naira for a first class ticket, and he dropped it down to 5 million, 5.2. I mean, come on, 10 million. So the British government will have their cut. Whomever or the entity that is supporting this evil entity in Nigeria are also getting their cut. So that's why, because it's the most flown route in Nigeria, if not Africa, and it's expensive, and they know Nigerians will always budge. They say, don't worry, increase the money. We see Nigerians will always fight for it, and they're always right. They're always right. So Alan Oyenma has kind of shaking the aviation industry in regards to Nigeria and the international. And I'm begging, I'm praying. He said this year they're going to start New York and North America. I pray he can start Toronto. That will be awesome. AirPeace, Alan Oyenma, if you are listening, please also include Toronto, because we have a lot of Nigerians in Canada and in North America. It's not just the UK. I don't know if can even include the other EU countries. That's fine, but I have been saying this for so many years. I've been praying rather for so many years that please, I just pray AirPeace starts flying the routes for North America. It will be it will be awesome. And along the line, when Mr. Alan Oyenma's AirPeace start flying, trust me, the likes of Air France, Lufthansa, all those American, they will want to have an alliance with him. That's just how it was, because they know that many of their customers are Nigerians, and Nigerians travel a lot. Trust me, when he start flying those routes, all those European airlines, all those, they will be forced to make an alliance with AirPeace going to Nigeria. So I'm just praying, sir, please do whatever it is you can. You are a winner and you are going to be victorious. And I'm happy you said something. You said no matter anybody fights him, he's always going to win. And I'm believing that he's always going to win. And please, Nigerians, this is my advice to you guys. Please, I am begging you. Many of you listening to me, you have air miles. Many of you say, oh, I will always fly BA. I will always fly Air France or Lufthansa. Stop it. If AirPeace is already coming to the UK, for example, stop taking any other airlines. We Nigerians, it starts with us. Us. It starts with us. If we start changing that colonial mentality, and you see someone like Oyenma, you have Nigerian carrier taking us. We have Nigerians air hostesses. That is jobs. They are dressing. You're already feeling happy with your country. You're already having that confidence that your country can do better. They are looking better. They are dressing better. Just look at their dressing. And the food that you're getting is not something that is foreign to your belly. You are carrying your children. Your children are introduced to what it is to be a Nigerian in a plane. Nigerian food. It starts with us. It's not just, listen, Alan Oyenma is just standing in front. But at the end of the day, we are the customers. We are the goddamn customers. Nigerians, please remove that colonial mentality. Every air mile that you have now, stop putting points in those air miles. If AirPeace has a situation where they can get air miles, I'm sure it will take a while before they start it, because I've not heard that you can have points when you fly with AirPeace. I think they should also start dealing with that. Trust me, a lot of Nigerians will start patronizing, because the Boeing 777 is still the same one that Air France flies to, or Lufthansa. Besides, when you're going to Nigeria, it's the crappy plane that they take to Nigeria. It is the crappy one, and everybody knows that. So it starts with us, all of us, it starts with us. Our thinking, if we want Nigeria to change, it also starts with us. Alan Oyenma is just one single entity. We as the customers, we have to support AirPeace. We have to support Nigeria. Support Nigeria. Support Nigeria as Nigerians. It's not just talking about it. Make sure your brothers and sisters who are traveling from today henceforth, if you're coming from the UK, make sure they fly AirPeace. It's AirPeace and no other airline to Nigeria. Trust me, I can bet £1 million. It will get to a point. British Airways, we want to make an alliance with AirPeace because they also want money. When they know that, because Nigerians, we have the population already. We have the population and they know it. So the power is in our hands. Those of us in diaspora and those in Nigeria, wherever you are and you fly a lot, take AirPeace. If Nigerian government is sensible right now, they should make sure that, in fact, every Nigerian official, if AirPeace is, they're going to London or whatever, you must fly AirPeace. It's very possible. It is doable. It starts with us. It starts with us. I just wanted to put that out. It starts with us. Let us not trick ourselves. It's not about Alan Oyenma. It also starts with us. We need to patronize AirPeace. And talking about the Labour Party, well, I don't think Peter Obi will go to. Yes, I don't think Peter Obi will go to PDP. I don't think so. And if he does that, it will not be sensible, with all due respect to him, to go back to PDP. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan, for laying it out, because I was thinking in the same lines. He's not, listen, the caliphate are going to boot him out again. If he has to stay in Labour Party and do what he needs to do according to what he said, let him do what he needs to do. If he's still having talks, if you see a situation that can be rescued, because I cannot think of any other party for anybody to even think that they're going to put him out there, go back to PDP. Please remove that. They're just putting it out there to see the body language of everybody. Because Peter Obi is a golden egg. He is the golden egg. The other day it was ADC. Now PDP is putting it out there. It's not going to happen. And I don't believe Peter Obi will do that. I am saying it confidently. I don't believe Peter Obi want to go back to PDP. There are so many odds against him going there. So many.
All right, Madam Rita, thank you very much for your submission. God bless you.